sequence generator that can be achieved, guys. Shall we start observing that one, boss? Come on, everyone. Super, guys. Here is my what? Doctor.java. What dot Java, guys? Doctor.java. Here is my what? Doctor.java. JPA underscore doctor. Required arg constructor. That's fine. Here strategy is auto is there now. Oh. Here I'm going to put at the rate sequence generator. Yeah, so you give information, it will create the sequence according to your choice inputs. Got it? Yes. Logical name Gen 1. Any logical name you can give. Because I have to link this one, this information with generated value. That's why logical name. Okay. Sequence name. By what name you want to create the sequence? With what name you want to create the sequence? DID underscore sequence. You don't like this name, take any name you can give. Next one is what? Allocation size, increment by. Allocation size is nothing but increment by. Okay. Initial value. Let me start with 100. If you only can start with 1, it's not like that. Okay. That's great, guys. Here, generated value. Generator is equal to Gen 1. What is this? Strategy is equal to generation type dot auto. It's not auto, guys. Generation type dot sequence. Generation type dot sequence. Comfortable, my dear? Got the point, my dear? I want reply, guys. Okay, guys. Gen 1 strategy. Generation type dot sequence. Private integer DID. Private integer DID. This is my doctor.java. Super. Sequence name, allocation size is 1. Initial value is what? 100. Yes, sequence. Okay, now you run the same application, guys. Right click. What is there? Run as. What is there? Java application. Now it will begin with 100. Check it out. Okay. Why 100? Why 120 has come? Because we said start with. Maybe that DID sequence is already there, it seems. In database Oracle. Okay, DID sequence is already there. If there, it uses boss. If not there, only creates it. Here all the sequences are listed out now, boss. Yeah, here I am looking for what? DID underscore sequence. It is already there, it seems. Okay, I'll make sure that it is dropped. I'll make sure that it is dropped. Everyone getting my point there now, boss? Come on, everyone. Right click, run as. What is there? Java application. What has come? 100. Okay, run next time. You will get how much? This time allocation size is 1. 101. One not one. Next, run as Java application. One not two. Yeah, why error has come was 102 is already there because of previous generator, na? Okay, only first one time only error come. Once a sequence generated value is used or not used, it generates the next value. It happily generates the next value. Now 103 comes, no exception. Sequence generated value, used or not used, it won't bother. It happily generates the next value, boss. Try to generate 102. 102 is already there in PK column. That's why what? Exception K. I hope you noticed it, guys. If you don't like auto generator, we can work with a sequence generator now, boss. And mostly used generator is sequence only, not the auto. Because auto is having peculiar behavior. Who wants that kind of doctor IDs? Who want that kind of employee IDs? Who want that kind of job seeker IDs? We don't want that kind of customer IDs. We want everything coming in what? Sequence. Yes, my dear. So that's why practice more with the sequence only. Practice more with what? Sequence. This is one thing, guys. Okay. Now, what is this? I configure sequence, but I don't write my sequence name. But I configure sequence. I just specify strategy is equal to sequence. Now it will try to take everything as a default things now, boss. If we give your details, it will take your information. If you don't give your details, it will try to take everything in default now, boss. Okay. But to avoid this clash, guys, I select all the records. I try to delete all the record. Say refresh. Say refresh. Right click on it, run as Java application. Or right click on it, run as Java application. Yeah, it is what doing, boss. It is using already available sequence or not. JPA underscore doctor underscore sequence. By table name, it is creating sequence and it is using that 1 minute. Even I try to delete that one, guys. Even I try to delete that one. What is this? JPA underscore doctor underscore sequence. JPA underscore doctor underscore sequence. Run as Java application. Okay, it is using the same story now, boss. Yeah, JPA underscore doctor underscore what? Sequence. Are you remembering? 202. It is using already there, already used sequence, right? Okay, sequences, guys. Tell me. JPA underscore doctor underscore sequence. I think earlier I deleted wrong one, guys. Say apply. Yes, boss. Okay, come to this. Right click. Again, it will begin with one, boss. First, it will start with one. Check it out. One. So that means it is using what? Sequence. What logic? Start with one, increment by 50. Start with one, increment by 50. 2 has come. Next, what is the next value it is expecting, guys? 3.x na? Next value, next expected value is 50. Next expected value is 52. That means you keep auto or you keep sequence without what? Here see, guys, configuring sequence generator to generate ID value in the sequence. Logical name, sequence name, allocation size 1, gen 1 sequence. Must match with the above name. Gen 1 should match, guys. Both must match. Compulsory, both should match. Okay. Generated ID value is this. Okay, no, I am not using this stuff, guys. Let us assume I'm trying to use other stuff. What stuff? This stuff. I'm trying to use this stuff. Okay. Copy this. What is this? Copy this. Copy this. Yeah, tell me. Generated ID values. What values, guys? Generated ID values are. What values, my dear? Generated ID values are. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. Another example on sequence generate with default inputs. With what inputs, guys? Default inputs. To copy this, here is what? A state. At the rate ID column doctor ID generation type sequence. Generation type sequence. Okay. Here is my what? Doctor underscore ID. What underscore ID? Doctor underscore ID. Yes. Okay. Hmm. This creates the sequence with the name. With the name. What is this? Table name underscore sequence. It creates the sequence with the name table name underscore sequence. Are you getting my point? Table name underscore sequence and generates the ID values. What values, guys? Generates the ID values as 1 to 52. What is there? 52, 102, 152, and etc. Okay. Start with 1. What, guys? Increment by 50. Start with 1, increment by 50. Start with 1, increment by 50. This is the formula that uses, guys. Other generators also there, we will introduce at right time. That's not a big issue. But I said one statement, guys. What is that? Spring data JPA persistence logic is OR mapping persistence logic. OR mapping persistence logic is object based persistence logic. Are we writing any SQL queries in the application? They are internally generated. That too based on the database software we are using, they are what? Dynamically generated SQL queries, right, boss? Okay. So now let me prove that this persistence logic is objects based because it is OR mapping. Already proved we are not using any queries. But I want to prove this persistence logic is across the multiple database software. Nothing but this persistence logic is database software independent persistence logic. If I move to another database software, then also I need not to touch a single line of this entire code. Really, sir? Yes. Okay. First, let me take Let me take 1 minute. I comment this also. I will take auto only, boss. Sir, can we generate D101, 102 like this? Yes, we can generate, but you have to develop custom generator. Because today you are adding D, someone asks FF, someone asks XYZ. So how it can give a predefined generator? You should start developing your own custom generator. Both थोड़ा time दे दो भैया. We will learn custom generator once we complete what? A ready-made generator. And you cannot control excitement. Okay, just go to Hibernate documentation or Google or ChatGPT. How to develop custom generator. Okay, na? How to develop custom generator in Hibernate or Spring Data JPA. A big procedure will be there. Follow that procedure where you have to develop your own generator class and you have to link with what? Application. Then it's possible. Definitely it's possible. Okay, na? Right. But maximum times we try to convince ourselves to work with ready-made generator. If something unique required, no option. You have to think about going for what? Custom generator. Don't forget, we are still in first application, right? Okay, fine. Yeah. Now, at the rate generated value. What value, guys? Strategy is equal to, what is there? Auto. Strategy is equal to auto. At the rate generated value, strategy is equal to what is there, guys? Auto. Fine. Okay. But I want to talk with MySQL. I already added MySQL related jar file. Added Rababu. You have not observed, but I have added already. By assuming anyhow, we are going to change to what? MySQL database software, connector J. Scope runtime means it is visible at runtime. If you don't add scope also, not a issue. Okay, that's the number one thing. Okay. Number two, for your batch, already one logical database is created in MySQL. During mini project, one logical database is created or not. Okay, guys. So I comment this stuff, my dear. Yes. Here is my copy this, say paste. Data source configuration for MySQL. Data source configuration for what? MySQL. Spring dot data source dot driver class name. What class name, guys? Driver class name. org dot, not one. Com dot, okay, CJ dot driver. JDBC colon, what is there? MySQL colon, three slashes, what is this? NTSPBMS, what is that? 717 DB. DB only, na? The logical database is not case sensitive, anything you can. Root is the username, root is the password. Root is the username, root is the password. We are taking this stuff now, boss. Come on, everyone. Okay, that's great. Root is the username, root is the password. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now that's enough, guys. No need of touching anything anywhere. Sir, what about table? Array schema update is there, na? It automatically, dynamically generates the table, right? It automatically and what? Dynamically generates the table. Fine. Let's see, guys, whether it is generating table or not. Run as a Java application. Now it will connect it to MySQL. Okay. Error. What's the error? No. Why a sequence is required? Root. Go to doctor.java. Strategy is equal to what? Auto. Yeah, that's fine. Acha, I will tell that. Problem is only one thing, Babu. We are using Hibernate Oracle dialect. That should be replaced with MySQL dialect or not. Yes, it is in problem, guys. No, it's not my show underscore MySQL. MySQL is not specific to one database. I know problem with you people. Oracle is they think SQL. No. Oracle is different. SQL is common for all database software. I'm learning SQL. No, you are learning Oracle. In that one, SQL is one topic. And SQL is also there in MySQL. SQL is also there in what? PostgreSQL. So that's the one wrong point. It made you to think wrongly. Someone is saying that this property should be show underscore MySQL true. He is thinking SQL itself on database. Because I know lots of people from North and Orissa, they think that they are learning Oracle means they are learning SQL. No, SQL is what? Common language for all database softwares, right? Yes or no, na, boss? Again, one more correction I will do. Most of the people, okay, they say a light gone, a light came. The light is a byproduct of power. Yes, na, boss? Yes, na. You should not say light gone, light came. You should say power gone, power came. Or current come, current gone. Don't say light gone, light came. Light is one byproduct that runs because of what? Power. That glows because of what? Power. Understood my statement? Long back, power means only light. But later things are changed. By using power, we can rotate. We can do many things, right? We can run the motors. We can glow the lights. Yes, na boss. We can operate electronic devices. We can charge devices. We can make motors running using that, right, boss? So that's why don't make power means light, boss. It looks like that, but it's actually not. It looks like that, but it is actually not, right, boss? So some same correction here also. Oracle is not SQL. In every database, SQL is there, but everyone learns Oracle as their first database software, and with that only they habituate with what? Database software. That's why they think that learning Oracle is nothing but learning SQL. No, everywhere SQL is there, including Oracle. Fine. These are the small terminologies you have to correct, boss. Otherwise, interviewer will catch this fellow don't have maturity. What's your database? SQL. Gone. It's gone. Your immaturity is shown there. What's your database? Oracle. What's your database? MySQL. At least no one must change it. Don't say to your friends, I'm going to SQL classes. No, I'm going to Oracle classes, PostgreSQL classes, MySQL classes. Actually, the change should be there from the college days, but somehow it is done like that. And moreover, whoever don't like programming, they say SQL is my favorite subject. Arey, SQL cannot be main subject, Ra Babu. Yes, na. It's always a side dish only. Don't make SQL as what main subject. I love SQL. I want to become a developer in SQL. Sorry. Right now, if you know complete Java, also they are expecting full stack Java programmer, right? And only with SQL you cannot do anything. SQL is not there to build the career. Out of 10 subject that is industry looking, SQL is one small subject which is least important subject. So don't think that I will love SQL, I want to become developer in SQL. especially 33% who hate programming little bit. Okay. They say, I love SQL kind of thing. No, that is not going to build a career at all. Okay. Fine, my dear. Application dot properties root. Okay. Elect is not completed. Okay. Yeah. MySQL 8 dialect. MySQL 8 dialect. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Run as what is that? Java application. Here, what has come? One. Here also, auto generated means same story. Okay. Yeah, we will be using SQL prompt or we'll be using what? MySQL engine. Yeah, we'll be using MySQL workbench. MySQL workbench. And I don't postpone the practical. Life is very much simplified. You cannot call the methods. Okay, for that also you are taking time to practice means meaningless. Compared to JDBC, easy na boss. What's our logical database? 717 DB. One new table is created or not? JPA underscore doctor. Select rows. It is inserting the record or not? Okay, that's great. This is additional table. Okay, I will drop the table first. Drop now. That's great. Right click, run as Java application. Okay, next two will come. Error. Why? Duplicate key one. Already one generated, na? Oh, I deleted internal sequence. I understood. Okay, I thought that's a supporting table, but actually, sequence support is not there in MySQL. Okay, sequence effect will come by generating what? Helper table. Sequence effect will come by generating what? Helper table. Delete rows. Okay, wait a minute. I'll put like this. There is no support for there is no support for sequences in MySQL. But the effect of sequence will come by generating helper table having name table underscore name dot sequence table underscore name dot sequence table underscore name dot sequence. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Table underscore name dot sequence is the name that we have to take, guys. Is the name that we have to take. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Close all editors. Go to data JPA pros. This is my what? Code operation. This is my what? Doctor.java. Okay, this is fine. No, sir, I try to use a sequence only. I try to use what? Sequence. Acha. Okay, anyhow, that you know how auto works, right? Now let me generate what? Sequence. I go for anyhow empty things, records are empty. Java application. Let me say apply, finish. Okay. Now come to these guys. Java application. Who is generated? Already sequence is generated in last execution. Okay. Next. 1 minute we have taken our own sequence na. 52. 1 minute. Yeah. Now listen. Sequence generator will not work in MySQL database. Why? Because there is no support for what? Sequence. So everything comes in the form of helper table. Though you configure sequence, it is still going for acha 1 minute. It's actually works. Okay, 1 minute. Here mistake happened is name is equal to gen. There is no generator is equal to gen. I forgot to link both guys. 1 minute. We'll keep everything freshly here. 1 minute. Refresh guys. Drop now. What is there? Drop now. Say this. Drop now table is also empty, guys. Yes. Okay, now let's have a look on this. Let's run the application. Right click, new Java. The helper table will be created, but having that effect, guys. Sequence effect, helper table. 100 has come now. Look at the helper table information here. Refresh all. Okay, DID underscore sequence, because this time I mentioned it's a table boss, helper table, select the rows. It is always holding next value. It is not sequence. Table is bringing effect of sequence, guy. Next value to come. Already came already, 101. If I use 101 in the insertion process, it will show what? 102 na boss. It will definitely show 102, right? It will definitely show what? 101. 101 is there. In helper table, how much will come, guys? 1. In helper table, how much will come, my dear? 102 will come. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Super, guys. Yeah, effect is coming or not. Suppose this is not there. This is there. Only sequence is there. Then with the same as it behaves like auto only numbers. Your generator also not there. Only static. Again, it behaves like a auto 1 to 50, 1 to 50 to 102, something like that numbers. Okay. So I hope you got it. I hope you understood the statement, guys. Yeah, this Ikari related parameters, boss. Don't worry. In MySQL database software, there is no support for sequences. So it will use helper DB table in the process of inserting records in DB table. This table always hold next value to generate to the DB table as part of what is there? Next record insertion or next object saving. Okay. Auto generator of JPA in Primo uses this formula. What are the JPA generators, guys? Auto sequence table identity. If no generator is specified, the generated value annotation, then auto will be taken as default generator or not. Okay, for example, I comment this, guys. I'm going for what? Just at the rate generated value. Just at the rate generated value. Run as Java application. One is coming now. Why one? Because auto is there. One, two, all this stuff. One, two, all this stuff. Let me run for 2 times. Okay. This is MySQL. Where is this? JPA underscore this. Refresh. Okay. One has come. But the problem is, okay, if I continue like this, I will get integration constraint or not. Apply, okay. Right click guys, run as, what is there? Java. Happy inserting the record or not guys? Fine. I think, did I touch the persistence logic anywhere guys? Did I touch the persistence logic anywhere boss? No. Okay. A helper table that is generated in MySQL in MySQL for auto and sequence generator configuration. Auto and what? Sequence generator configuration. Will have, will be having, will be having one column next underscore value. Okay, next underscore value. Holding the next value to generate. Holding the next value to generate. JPA underscore. Yeah, what is the one? JPA underscore. Doctor underscore sequence. This is helper table, guys. What is this helper? In that one, what is the column name, guys? Next underscore value. In that next underscore value, what is there? First one. Okay. Then two. Then what? 50. 52. Then 102. Like this, the value will be changing or not. At a time, one value only, but the value will change like this. You fine, guys? At least you now able to feel Hibernate persistence logic or Spring Data JPA persistence logic is what? Database software independent persistence logic or not, guys? I think other day we discussed about candidate key, natural key, and all this stuff, guys. Come on, everyone got the clarity or not, boss? Super. Okay. Yeah. Since some time is there, let me take one simple on. Let me take one simple one. One count method is there, guys. What method is there? Yeah, crude repository count method. Crude repository count. Yes. Yeah, tomorrow I will do the flow of execution internal. I'll assume we'll try to design in-memory proxy class on our own and we'll try to see the internals. Guys, don't miss the class. Count method of what repository? Crude repository. Yeah. What it will give, guys? Gives number of records count records count that are there in DB table. Use records count that are there in DB. That are there in DB table. Got it, guys? Come on, everyone. Yeah. Shall we see that one, my dear? Come on, everyone. Yes, here is my service. Eye doctor management service. Public. What is there? Long. Okay. Get show doctors count. Don't because count method return type is long, guys. We are also taking long. Come to this place. Food repository. What repository? Free docs. Food repository docs. Here I am looking for which method, guys? Count. First one itself count. Yeah, it is coming in alphabetic order. Don't worry. This is my count, guys. This is the count method. Returns number of entities. Entities nothing but records. Returns number of entities that are available. Entities nothing but records. The number of entities. Okay. That's very easy, boss. Nothing else. Eye doctor. Service IMPL, my dear. Here is what? I think every time there is no need of this information. Yes. Yeah. How to remove these comments, guys? These are documentation comment. Okay. What is the shortcut key is there to remove that format? No. No. No, here. There is a shortcut key. When I go for multi-line comment, structure of the code is disturbed. I don't want to disturb structure of code, but still I want to use multi-line comment. Tell me what should I do? You have to go for some settings over there, na? Preferences, look for what? Formatter. There you have to remember code formatter. Okay, create a new profile. Already selected now. Why it is behaving? 1 minute. Edit the F2 profile. Edit the F2 profile and there. Comments, guys. Maybe settings got disturbed. Enable block commenting. Apply and close. Apply and close. Okay, fine. So now let me comment this stuff, guys. Okay, now though I am using multi-line comment, any structure is disturbed, guys? No. Okay, let it be, my dear. Yes, long count is equal to what is equal to long doctorrepo.com. Doctorrepo.com. Number of records are what is there, guys? Count. Number of records are count. Okay. There's no question of writing that message. Leave it. Because written type is long now, boss. Written long. Yes. Okay. Followed by that, what is there? Runners. Through repository test runner. Okay. I will comment this part. Followed by that what? Try. Tell me, boss. System.out.println. Doctors count. What count, guys? Doctors count. Yeah, tell me. Doc service dot. Show doctors count. Show doctor's count. Here is what? Catch. Exception E. E dot print stats. E dot print stack price. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Right click, run as, what is there? Java application. That count is one, na boss? I think right now only one record is there, it seems. Only one record is there, that's why we are getting one. If another record is there, you would have got what? This one. It is not giving unique records, guys. It is giving what? All the records count. Right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, tell me. In service interface, example code. In service interface. What interface, guys? A service interface. Done. This is the story. Show Dr. Sukam. Save. In service IMPL. In service IMPL class. This is my service IMPL class. That's great. In runner class, what class, guys? In the runner class. Where is the runner class, guys? Come on. In runner class. That's great, guys. Come on, everyone. Yes. Super. That's good. Okay. Look at this. Yeah. What's your batch code, guys? Okay. So. 7:30 a.m. Where is this? Spring Boot Quora, Spring Data JPA. Spring Data JPA. Yeah, same old session 3 only. We try to re-upload the document. What is the document, guys? 717. Spring Data JPA. Fine, guys. Got the clarity, my dear? Come on. Fine. Practice it and don't miss tomorrow class. Tomorrow we are going to see flow of execution. We are going to bring C class code internally and we are going to understand the flow. Once we got the grip on the flow, we will try to see remaining 10 methods that are there in code repository. After that, paging and sorting repository method, JPA repository method. With that predefined method, story will be over. Then we concentrate on custom methods. Initially, we do everything with respect to one table. Then we try to keep tables in relationship, okay, which leads to association mapping. Like this, many topics are there. It's a big topic, boss. MVC, this one, and microservice. These three are big topics to attend, right? Fine, but it makes your life easy because you are not writing persistence logic. You are trying to understand or give instructions of persistence logic. It's going to take very, very less time. Life has been simplified in DAO layer after arrival of what? Spring Date or JPA. Thank you guys. Have a nice time. We'll meet tomorrow.